Welcome to today's update, ladies and gentlemen, fans and viewers in the page. On today's update, I want to bring you the happenings in southern Syria in the Druze community. I'm so glad to announce to you that the Druze resistance fighters has been able to push back the Islamic jihadists coming to commit murders and genocide in the Druze community. Yes, in this video and in this update today, we have a lot to talk about, and I'm very happy to share the news information with you regarding the happenings there in the Druze community. Alright, without wasting much of your time, I would like us to pay very good attention and listen carefully to Mispin Commander Sergeant Major as he is here to analyze some of the videos to our understanding again today. Stay positive, listen carefully, pay very good attention to Mispin Commander Sergeant Major in the video analysis. I'm not here to waste much of your time. Quickly delve into the comment section and subscribe to our YouTube channel. It is very important. Yes, welcome to today's update and today's edition, ladies and gentlemen, fans and viewers in the page. Let's delve into the video update that we have here. A lot has been going on in the Druze community there in southern Syria. Welcome to the update.
Shabbat Shalom. I'm just so happy to announce that the Syrian Druze have pushed back, maybe with the help of IDF, have pushed back those jihadists out of the mountain of the Druze. The massacre that has happened to over 2,000 people, is that right? It's almost soon to be almost double what happened to us in October 7th, and the world's silent. Even what I hear is more right-wing, more conservative legacy cable networks have been silent. Even in the United States, it's just unthinkable. I don't know why. You look at our allies around the world. France, they've helped us in the past. And they've also put an embargo on us in the past. But right now, as we're just getting through, we're trying to hope to see an end to this war against these Palestinian jihadist butchers, the Hamas. And we're seeing that Macron says that they're going to recognize a Palestinian state now. And not only that, they're there alongside with a few other countries. I think it's 32 countries in the Hague group, or at least connected to the Hague group. And they're there in the Bogota summit, and you see that they're doing 6 concrete measures. That's 32 countries have agreed to do 6 concrete measures against Israel to stop us from defending ourselves, stop us to be able to get a supply of arms, munition, fuel, tech that will help us defend ourselves, block ships that are transporting anything that will help us defend ourselves. Ban ships from flying their flags if they're carrying anything that'll help us defend ourselves. Exclude all public institutions from contracts with us. I mean, we're talking about not only medical, not only academic, economic sanctions against Israel. And of course, military, anything that will help us defend ourselves. And there are about 32 countries in this Bogota summit. And I heard, the lady from the UN, Albanese. And I just say, what is going on? How can this be possible? You have, of course, them agreeing to the ICC arrest warrants for Israeli leaders, like our prime minister. Would they try to arrest me? What is going on with these embargoes, preventing arms, fuel, munitions from reaching Israel? And I just say, this is unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It's unthinkable. And I know that right now there's a real, it's like a reform that's happening in amongst the Christians, those who stand with Israel and those who choose to adopt anti-biblical, anti-Israel stances. And I'm telling you right now that when you have an academic and diplomatic isolation of Israel, how are they going to enjoy the medical breakthroughs, the academic breakthroughs? If they put a BDS on Israel, those 32 countries will not be able to enjoy so many things that the Free Democratic Society of Israel offers. And they're going to side with who? With Hamas? So, there's restrictions of no formal policy with Israel, and nothing, though, demanding that the Hamas disarm. That's what needs to happen right now, is that the Hamas disbands and disarms. It's leave, surrender, or else. You look to Iran, the head of this head of the octopus, right? And they're begging Israel to finish the job. The people of Iran, obviously not the dictator ayatollahs. And they're desperately saying, look, in order for a shift to happen, we need Israel to help and the West to help. The regime has cracked down on protesters. You remember Masha Amini's uprising that's named after this woman that was tortured to death, beaten to death? And there's all this anti-Israel propaganda that's being spread, but there's Iranians that are not buying it. They're not eating up, they're not drinking the Kool-Aid. And there's a lot of silent support, support for Israel that's silenced. But there's underground sympathy for Israel. And many people are openly saying, Israel, help us. We look at you, we want freedom. We want modernity. The women want to vote. They want to be able to come out from a oppression of this Islamic Republic. And I look to this verse in Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 34 through 39. And it talks about Elam. And I want to bring this up to you because it says, behold, I will break the bow of Elam, the foremost of their might. I will bring disaster upon them and I will scatter them to those winds. Yet I will bring back the captives of Elam in the latter days. So what does this mean when you think of the bow of Elam? If you have an arrow and you have a bow, the bow is like the launcher for that arrow. And you're thinking about how they want to do these ballistic missiles and put on there a nuclear warhead. Well, let me tell you what, that is not going to happen. The bow of Elam broken means their strength is broken. Their nuclear power, if they ever get it, it's going to be broken. And these terrorists or terrorist supporters also will be scattered to the winds. And so I think there is going to be a great moment here, a great reform for Iran as well. And I know that they've really hoped that that their terrorists, the Houthis in Yemen, would be able to defeat Israel. Their terrorist proxies in southern Lebanon, the Hezbollah. Their terrorist proxies in Syria, in Iraq, in Gaza. But we're seeing, friends, the wicked are not going to prosper. People got to choose wisely where they stand. And I'm going to say right now, in this reform, say, me and my family will stand with Israel. Shabbat Shalom.